it's Anne McDowell, Freedompreneur, coming to you on day 22 of my 30-day video challenge. Hi everybody. Today I'm going to be talking to you about something that's pretty close to my heart, and that is the concept of lifelong learning. I've been teaching lifelong learning for about 15 years now, and the concept, and I've adopted that myself. It's something I truly believe in, that I think that it is important for everybody to know. Now, with lifelong learning, it can be about book learning, it can be about your business or your work, your career, or it could be about life, or it could be about anything. But it doesn't have to be all serious, and it doesn't have to be always structured learning. Lifelong learning can encompass a whole range of different things. It could be that you wanted to learn to ride a horse, so you go and learn how to ride a horse. It could be that you wanted to learn how to play chess, so you go and learn how to play chess. So lifelong learning can be about anything that you want to do in life. I promote that heavily when I'm teaching my business management groups, because it's very much about being a well-rounded person. And I do a lot of reading about management and business, and I've incorporated all of that, all of my book learning into all of my programs, because when I did my master's degree in human resource management, I specialised in leadership and organisational change in business. So what I did was I wanted to give my students and my clients and my people who I coach and mentor the benefit of my master's education in my programs. So everything that I teach you how to do in my programs is something that I've learnt for myself, both the theory and also the practicality. So I've mixed the two together. One of the other things that I'd like to talk to you about today in the lifelong learning area is your learning style. There are three main learning styles. There's auditory, with the hearing, there's visual, with the eyes, and there's what we call kinesthetic, which means by doing. So if you think about the first time that you got into a car and it was a manual car, or Americans call it, a stick drive, you had to practice in order to move the clutch in and out, time it with the accelerator, listen to the noise of the engine when it was revving and that sort of thing. You didn't just get in and drive, except if it was perhaps an automatic car. You had to learn how to do that, and kinesthetic means learn by doing. So any new process, and if you go into business for yourself, anything that you do is learning by doing. When you do use computer programs, for example, and last year I taught myself 7 computer programs that I've never done before. I taught myself video editing. I taught myself how to do, a whole range of splicing and all sorts of things. So I had the most amazing year last year in 2014 for learning. It was just off the Richter scale. And it was great, because now it gives me the skills to move forward into 2015 without a lot of struggle. So, learning is very important. So when you learn, in terms of when you identify how you learn best, you might learn best by watching webinars, or you might have CDs in the car or on the way to your day job, which eventually you're going to get out of, hopefully. Or, you might learn by doing. Cooking, for example, is learning by doing. You follow a pattern, which is the ingredients and the instructions, and you actually do it, and you see what the product is at the end. Sometimes it'll work out, and sometimes it won't. So the thing about lifelong learning is that it can be about anything. So in terms of, if you want lifelong learning with your business in mind, my programs aren't just, here's a question, answer that, here's a question, do that. They are structured learning programs, because I'm what we call an instructional designer. So that means I develop learning programs for people that are structured, in order, they're sequential, they make sense. And they show a learner from beginning to end what to do. And they are full of instructions and what we call implementations, which means that I give you templates and I show you how to actually add water for yourself and put them into practice for your business. So with my learning programs, they don't just have, very generic information. They have specific, detailed business information, because what I did was all of this stuff that I've put together is for a qualification. So in Australia, I taught business qualifications, and I taught people how to operate their small business via getting a qualification to do so. So all of my programs and all of my learnings and instructions are from a qualification standpoint. So people had to prove that they were going to be able to gain a qualification by doing my work. So that's why I'm saying to you, when you're looking out for a coach, be mindful about, what you want. Did you want something really structured? Did you want somebody just to answer you a couple of questions and mentor you through that? Because that's fine, that's perfect. But if you want to really understand business, and if you want to really know what options are around for you in the business area, you don't just get to answer a question. You get to my templates and my systems that you put into practice so that your business will be a success. So you can imagine it's pretty detailed. And, it's not just, here's a question, answer that, and see you next week. It's very much about, let's see how you're going, and did you put this particular thing into practice? How did it work? Did you add water to put your own flavour to it? So when you're lifelong learning, think about those kinds of things and see if that's important to you. If it isn't, that's cool. If it is, you need to come and talk to me. Okay, have a great day. Bye.